folks. I'm Keegan Van Hook, and this is Us As We Are. Today, we're here at Pear Blossom Park in Medford for the first ever Medford Pride celebration. Come on, let's go check it out. So tell me what's going on here today.
We are at Pride, the first Medford Pride ever. So stoked. I'm Peyton, I use they, them pronouns.
I'm Alicia, I use she, her pronouns.
Yes.
It's just really cool to see the community all coming together. It's a family-friendly event. We have amazing vendors, food trucks, performers that have come as far as like Eugene and places just to be here and celebrate our LGBTQ plus community, and it's really special.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name's Shelby Rose Lane. This is the inaugural Pride for Medford. We've never had one before, and we kind of have a setup similar to a resource fair. More or less, Pride is a celebration for folks that fit under the queer umbrella. Medford itself has never had a Pride before. This is the first one. And we came close to one back in about 95 or 96 after a lesbian couple here was murdered. That was in December of 95. But that was more of a grieving experience that gave rise to a couple of different community resources like Phoenix Rising. But we have never had a Pride before, no big celebration.
So this is really the first Medford Pride event ever.
I think there have been a few smaller ones, nothing that has been continued as annual, and this will definitely be annual.
Yes, it will. Heck yeah.
It's a place for the community to show up for themselves, a place for the queer community to intentionally kind of carve out a space to make their own networking, and for people to have fun.
Hi, my name's Molina Bitchcock. I'm 38 years old and my hometown is Medford, Oregon.
Is that Molina Bitchcock?
Yes, it's Molina Bitchcock, because everyone likes to gag on the Bitchcock. Well, Medford has a special place in my heart because it's my hometown, so when I got the opportunity to come out here and perform, I was more than eager, and then when I got here today and they asked me to MC, it was kind of like a dream come true because I get to share my art with the rest of my hometown.
So wait a minute, you didn't even know you were going to be emceeing today?
You know, it's just a lovely turn of events, and sometimes with a nonprofit organization and big events like this, you just have to roll with the punches.
Almost every single person here is volunteering their time, and I think that is just the most amazing thing to see. So many people just show up and put in the effort to prioritize it.
We have booths from all over the community, nonprofit organizations, businesses that have come out to support. We have Cascadia, which is an axe throwing company, which I think is so rad. We just have a bunch of cool activities around, a bunch of community organizations all just coming together to make the queer community thrive.
It's always super fun, and everyone here is really, really nice. I don't think I've ever seen a frown.
I'm just here at Pride today because I really want to come out and support my community. I'm definitely a part of it. I choose not to label any of it, but I just really love the crowd, and I love supporting everyone out here.
This is the first Pride event we've seen in this area in a while, so it's super exciting stuff. Yeah,
I'm just here to be gay and go to my second Pride.
Yeah, pretty much also here just to be gay and be rep.
Yeah.
I literally love every Pride event I've ever been to, and like he was saying, I haven't seen one in this area before, so it's pretty great.
I'm Viola Grinberg. I'm with the Umpqua Valley Rainbow Collective. What brings us down here, and I have a couple of my other collective members, is that we just want to sort of check this Pride out, honestly. We do community building, we do events, we do mutual aid, we do civic engagement. That's part of the mission statement that we have. And so we do events up in the Roseburg area. And part of it is just sort of see what's going right up here, or what's going right down here. Just going to go take a look and going to see how this is, and how to make some of our events safer. How to make them better places and improve the quality of our events. I want to see what y'all are doing right. I just think it's outstanding to sort of see a place where people can come here and feel safe, they can feel included, they can feel like they don't necessarily need to think about any number of the hate groups that have actually been served in some of the Southern Oregon areas.
A lot of the wrath and judgment of God will come upon you.
It did look like there's some counter-protest presence. Who are those guys, and sort of what's their deal, and how do you deal with the disagreement that they have with what's going on here?
We have private security hired for the event, and we also have a de-escalation team available for people who've been trained. And we have one, kind of entrance exit, and that was kind of our way to, try to minimize some of that. So when people come in, they're asked to, that they understand the community agreements, that they understand that they need to abide by it, and they will be asked to leave if they break any of those. And we ask people to behave themselves, take care of themselves and others around them.
God is is love, and God is light, and in him there is no darkness at all.
I'm Torrin McKnight. I use any pronouns, and we are here at Medford Pride.
My name is Sam Strong. Sam Strong. We're here at Medford Pride. We're with the RV Pepper Shakers.
So we're a group that counters the RV Salt Shakers, Rogue Valley Salt Shakers. They're a hate group that protests Pride events, Planned Parenthood clinics, all that, with really graphic anti-abortion signs and anti-queer signs.
How you doing, brother? Brother in Christ. My brother in Christ.
So we counter them and raise awareness about reproductive rights and queer rights.
He started the Pepper Shakers. I joined shortly afterwards, and then we've been trying to make it bigger ever since. Everything's self-funded. We don't have any fiscal sponsorship yet, so everything that we have and have done has been completely by our own volition.
Seeing the RV Pepper Shakers out there and handling some of the people that are causing problems, I'm elated. Y'all are doing a great job, or at least the people here, the organizers, have been doing a great job.
Particularly here in the Medford area, what kind of challenges still face people who identify as queer?
Absolutely. And there's, of course, opposition on a number of levels that we are contending with in really unfortunate ways. And I think that even if the more overt homophobia, transphobia is being dampened, I think it's still very active and present, especially in the Southern Oregon communities.
I'm also someone who is queer. I'm gay. I am also a queer gender identity, and I was born and raised here. So speaking onto those issues, I can say that we're a medically underserved area, particularly for queer people. We have very few culturally competent providers or clinics to go to, as well as having services that we feel open to engage with when we need it. And mental health providers, which is something that's really important.
I would say one of our biggest challenges is misconception of what being gay or queer is, and a lot of time it comes from the radical side. I mean, even today we're facing the salt shakers who are here kind of protesting us, but all we can do is we don't really want to battle with those people. We want to, share the love that we're sharing with everyone else with them. And that way, we're taking the higher road and we're winning by doing the right thing.
And as far as really having those counter-protesters goes, Pride started as a riot. It's to be expected. No one's ever going to agree with you. No one's ever going to, not everybody, is going to share your vision always, which is to be expected. But in reality, look around you. Look at what's happening right now. That should say enough.
So far, it's mostly just love. I think it's one of my favorite events out the year.
Seeing all of the young queer teenagers and children is so sweet. You did not see that 10 years ago,
It's very fun today. There's so much cool stuff here.
I really like getting to talk to all the trans people around here with having a bunch of people have their pronouns out, and it's nice being able to be it's nice to see visible trans people.
Oh my God, duh, look at me. I am stunning. I love Pride because it gives a person an opportunity to be their authentic self. Me, myself, I'm a non-binary person, and this just gives me a chance to see fellow people who relate and identify just as I do.
Really appreciating seeing a lot of queer elders around and a big variety between different queer people.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for this. I'm so stoked to be here, and all of this happening wouldn't happen without everyone's help.
Get set, go!
I need a good blasting here.
There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, folks, I got blasted with color. Color blasted.
What we call sound.
I'm Keegan Van Hook, and this is Us As We Are. But who is us, and what are we? Us is all of us who call Southern Oregon home, and we are extraordinarily diverse. We are rich and poor, young and old, white, black and brown, loving and hateful, brilliant and ignorant, lost and inspired, all with a unique point of view. The purpose of my show is to reveal the people of Southern Oregon as we are found rallying in the street, jamming at a concert, or otherwise participating in local public life. Despite the interconnected nature of the modern age, different groups have less connection and open communication than ever. So Us As We Are, which spends more time with people than daily news, seeks to provide a platform for the local population to see itself for what it is. Because whether you like what you see or not, this is Us As We Are.
Saturday night, July 2nd on Southern Oregon PBS.